Okay, this is designed to show people on a certain forum what I was doing because I had told them what I was doing. This is a 9 volt AC to DC adapter, and it's got a bridge diode in there that you can probably see, in that one capacitor right there, and a transformer down below that with the wiring. That's all it is. So I've got my voltmeter set up here, and I've got it connected to the positive and negative of what used to be the output plug-in cable. On this side, I've got the positive and negative set up to go into this 9 volt battery that's somewhat depleted, but we will see. Let me turn this on, and this is what I was this is designed again for somebody's question, in order to answer or help answer my question. So I've got the voltmeter on now, and what I'm going to do is now going to hook up the positive, if I can, because they seem to want to slip off real easy, to the positive side of the 9 volt battery, and the negative to the negative side. And we've got 1.86 volts going through this diode bridge and the capacitor here. The capacitor is now at 1.78. So if I disconnected everything on this side, you can see the capacitor goes down, slowly. It's going a little faster. It's diminishing faster than it did earlier today, but still, that's what it does. It just sort of diminishes. So let's hook the negative back up and the positive back up. And now I've lost. You can see that it's now it's going slower because it's not connected. But this positive lead always seems to disconnect easily because these alligator clips won't stay on the positive very well. At any rate, all right. But if I disconnect, and this is DC going into the AC unit, by the way. This is supposed to be an AC input, so it's kind of interesting to me. But if I take this negative lead off, it's diminishing some. Now sometimes it shows a charge. It depends. I could do this 5 times and you get a different result. But if I rub this thing, I'm gonna take this negative and I'm gonna rub it on the negative section, and we're gonna watch that voltage just rise, as opposed to just clipping it on. And then I just lost another clip. These clips are less than perfect. So let's clip that back on. And it's diminishing. But if I take the negative lead off and rub it, look, I had 10 volts. This is a 9 volt battery. How am I getting 10 volts off of it? I'm just rubbing it. That's all I'm doing. Touching it. If I just bump it. Look, I had 12 volts. I mean, what's 16? What's happening there? What's happening there? And now if I disconnect the whole thing, the capacitor and everything in here is now at 10.2 volts from a 9 volt battery here. What's happening here? What have I witnessed here? I don't know. See? 9.88 volts from a somewhat diminished 9 volt battery, and we had 12 volts plus. It went way up. And the capacitor is slowly discharging. That's what I'm talking about. See? The capacitance in there. So if I, just probably shouldn't do it with my hands, but this is low enough voltage I can just discharge the capacitor. If I connect my hands together, well, I thought that would work. Let's just touch the metal together and discharge it. Okay, I've discharged it, but you saw what happened. There's a residual effect there. We got a little bit left. Discharge the rest of it. Okay, so what just happened there? I'm real curious about that. That's what I want to know. And if I can find out where to stop the video.